2. Three. Make sure everything gets rolling before we are ready to go. Well, ready to start. Take a look at cameras, make sure everything looks good. Make sure I'm close enough to the desk. All items needed around the desk are within reach. I think so. Frames are within the area. Not too many frames left. Still a lot of junk, but not too bad. All right. Make sure cameras are rolling. Okay, everything looks good so far. Let's get this Sunday morning stream going decently. We got a few hours till wifey gets home, so got a few hours of the work in. So, everyone, welcome back to anyone who's starting or watching the VOD. We've got most of the Liger 0 white done. Looking good so far. I do have to say, it is starting to look really good. I'm not the biggest fan of the OG white. Kind of why I've waited so long to get one. But it's looking pretty good. So let's get started getting some of the other parts done. We are now moving finally on to the last few stages of building this. We'll put that off to the side till I need it again. So let's get started getting the rear legs started. Rear legs, verniers, well, boosters, and the tail, and the under barrel is the last few parts we have left. It's going to be nice because then we're moving straight on to the Berserk Fury. If we have time, we will start it today if I have to. Berserk Fury is a ZA Berserk Fury. And then following the Berserk Fury, we'll be working on the Dark Horde. Followed by the Death Stinger, and then straight to the big kahuna, the Gojulus. We got a long way to get to there, but let's get started. I do have another vacation coming up in 2 weeks, so it'll be nice so we can get as much work done as possible, plus some game time, since I'm usually busy during the week, so it'll be awesome. All right, one. Yeah. Oh, man. What's up, Leo? Got it. Got it. Oh, please don't tell me you're going to the desk. That would have been fun. Peltier chips. Ooh. Make it a heat sink, or are you making something that's refrigerated using a Peltier device? Ah, there you go. That'll be fun. Just got to make sure you got enough heat sinking for that backside of the Peltier. Okay, so then I need to... Oh. No, there's plenty of glue in there. There we go. Those ones don't fit too bad. Alrighty then. Continuing on. I've been having fun with the zoid stuff. It's been nice. Not stressing about electronics has been fun. After the last one catastrophically failed, I'm kind of kind of glad I took a bit of time off from doing it. But yeah, don't worry to glue those in place because I am not dealing with them falling off. All right. Can we not? That one's backwards. I think I saw it now. Make sure I'm not touching any of the... I really don't want to have to do a lot of touch-up work later on. And keeping an eye on everything else. All right. Cool. So those are done. I need to start working on the actual legs because that's just the precursor. That's just the joint work, and yeah, now here comes the fun parts. Polycap, it's the only one left on the runners for that. We need these later on. Same with those. Not doing that just yet. We'll need that. Just not yet. Same with that. And that. And that, and that, and that. And let's see. Hopefully I can get this one somewhat close to done today. I don't know, the legs do take forever. Only one cable on the back leg. That'll make it easy. Detailing wise, there's a lot to it still, but not very much. Rear legs may actually not take too damn long. Yo, what up, Andrew? Getting the rear legs ready to be started, and I'm hoping to get them somewhat close to done today. I got 3.5, 4 hours to do this, so let's see how long it takes. Then I finished up the front legs last night. Oh, finished up the last bit of the front leg that I needed to do since it was just a couple parts. He's looking so much better. I mean, the look of it's starting to look really good. I cannot wait to get the decals on it because I am going to be decaling this up like the Chigoken. Since the Chigoken's the only one that actually has the decals on it, and that's the only way I can even figure out how to put the decals on and where they should go, because they expect you just to figure it out. Yo, the Shadow Fox was fun. Here, I'll see if I can grab mine. Oh, come here, you. Yeah. I still did enjoy this one. The Command Wolf was a little bit of a pain in the butt. The Shadow Fox was actually overall way more fun than it should have been. I was not expecting like it to be that large either. It was it looks way smaller than it is on the box. And all that gold paint came out really, really nice on the detail work. I'm actually really happy with it. It gives it a unique feel from just boring black and like white. But I'm glad it's actually a lot bigger than it looks. The gun sniper was a bit small for my sake. And the Command Wolf was actually fairly large from what I thought it was going to be. Alright. So where are we at? Straight on to D8, D6. Alright. Fun. That's where we're going to. We're going to Fun Town. Population, me getting my butt kicked by this thing. All right. So not nearly as much detail on this one as the first leg set. The worst part I see is I got one cable I'm going to do, and since I've been doing the cables in gold, I'll do the cable in gold on this one. No problem with that. It'll make it at least tie into each other. Gundam Knight. See, Phobos has got a couple where he's done some where he's done a wing converted Liger Zero where it's got the Wing Zero wings on it, but nothing official that I know of. And like it's Dendromium frickin' Ultrasaurus and shit. They're fairly interchangeable, but I would like an actual real crossover, but Zoids and Gundam kind of fight for dominance against each other. Plus, I think canonically, Zoids are much smaller than a Gundam than Gundams, technically. Okay, so I gotta make two different variants of this. What is considered the front? Okay, so that's considered the front, so that's now our right. No, our left. Yeah, no, our right. And then make our left. Ooh, let's see. Can you go somewhere else? Saddle for the Zoids and everything. Right. I just got finished watching through both New Century Liger Zero, and then I've also watched through Chaotic Century. Man, New Century was way too short. I wish they would have continued into a second season, but I know at the time they were just happy to even get viewership. And Chaotic Century, they kind of just played by the numbers on, which kind of was disappointing. Ooh, those back legs did not want to go together. All right. Time to roll up the sleeves and get started. would have liked to not have to do as much detail work on it, but the Zeroed has so much exposed frame that it doesn't help that you can basically see everything. Like a griffin. Ah, yeah. And looking over to make sure if I'm missing anything on the other two platforms. No. Okay. Ba bum bum ba 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 bum bum bum. Okay. Not too bad. This should go a lot faster than the last one did. The last one had so much detail work on just even the smallest parts, but I think that'll be mostly on the mid portion of the leg. I don't think I put any of the new stuff in there, did I? Actually, refresh my freaking alcohol container. Oh, the concentration's much more. But I'm not talking, I'm trying to get as much work done as I can today. Would like to try to get this one close to finish today, so if I'm not engaging with people, I'm going to be working as quickly as possible. So if I miss something, it's just because I haven't looked up yet. Okay. No, actually. Web aquarium? Not really. What I'm using is it's a how can I call it? This is a oil-based marker pen. I use them for either light blocking or I use them for like what I'm doing right now, where I'm using Panaline. But I use an alcohol, 90% alcohol, to help remove the paint from the spots I don't want it, because I'm mostly working with bare plastic. And I do the same thing with actual Sharpie marker to do what is it called? To do panel lining. And really, lint isn't an issue, really. It's more of just getting all the paint off where I want it, or even getting it to stick, where I'm having an issue with this line today. It's not wanting to stay where I put it. I have to wet smear it. I picked this technique up because I'd already started using a slight technique like this previously, but I had a catastrophic issue with ABS plastic and regular pore liner that kind of destroyed a very expensive and hard to find model kit. And I really haven't gone back since I do a lot of just bare plastic detailing. Really kind of ruined my experience with using pore liners, since it does react with ABS. But the acrylics, so I can use water-based acrylics, oil-based paints, and what else do I use? And then indelible inks, and they don't react with plastic. Or at least they don't react nearly as bad as like ABS does with acetone-based markers and pens. Yeah, it was because I do a lot of third-party stuff. I work with the gray market kits a lot because they are sometimes the best stuff I've ever built. And they're mostly made out of ABS. Supernova is one of the big ones where most of their line is completely made out of ABS plastic. And yeah, you can't use it unless you're gonna like enamel coat it. You're not gonna be able to use a pore liner on it without damaging the plastic. And ruining one of those kits is like ruining gold nowadays because they're worth so much money. I can easily resell my Snow White for double or even triple the cost that I bought it for. I would never, because it's one that I've been searching after for years. But still, it's the value of the kit. So ruining that would be the worst thing I could do. Alright, so that's done. Oh, shit. I have to open these back up. I was supposed to put in a poly cap. I was supposed to put polycap was at G. Damn it. Water-based acrylics. Yes, exactly. Another classic thing that happened to me is that's also how I lost a double O riser. Apparently the double O kits use a lot of ABS plastic on their blue runners. And I just tried to tighten up a shoulder joint because the arms on double O's are pretty loose. And yeah, I ended up eating the entire chest portion away of a XNGX riser, and ruined about 3 weeks worth of work and a couple $100 worth of mobile suit. Because then I needed to buy 2 kits to replace the one I busted. And hence why I have a 007 sword and an XNG riser as a twin set, because I needed parts from both of them. Damn, did not see that. Yeah, dude. That's why I pay attention to my stuff nowadays. Like last time I did a commission piece, guy was like, "Oh, but this and that, this and that." I'm like, "Well, we have to be careful because Nielsen's are third-party kits, so we have to be careful with whatever I do. So it has to have an acrylic top coat. It can't be anything different. Houston's also notorious for it being really, really humid outside, so enamel coats instantly fog up if you don't have a humidity-controlled environment. Where acrylics, you can just spray all fucking day long and go mental. I've never had problems spraying acrylics, even on a really humid day. But I've learned over the years of what I can and can't use. It's been awesome so far. You can go through my whole Instagram and TikTok. You can see all the stuff I've done before. I usually do lighting kits. Usually we'll be doing soldering and stuff. I just finished up a Tallgeese 3 Divine. It's a Tallgeese 3 with the Susan model wing set. Susan model Snow White Prelude wing set with the Javelin set on top of a real grade Tallgeese 3. It's got a full LED kit built into it. We did lose the back vernier funnels on it because they shorted out, and I did not have 40 hours to go back and redo that whole wiring set. It was just one set I lost, and I blew the head out. I had to go and redo the head. That's where the head's a little bit too bright now. It was a lot better before that happened, but it works still. It's actually behind me. If I move my fat head for... let's see, I'll bring down my chair. There we go. Sitting right behind me. That one was really fun. And then the big tall guys behind me. The busts are all wired up. I don't have them on today because I wanted to get started as fast as possible. Those are fun. Those are 1/35th scale. So they're gigantic. Expensive and gigantically fun. We're building the actual midsections next. Weird. They're actually really cool. They're just really expensive. The most affordable one would be the Hainu and the Astray. Those ones are like 90 and 60. But the Unicorn, the Sinanju, and the Sazabi are all 150, 200 plus. So they're really expensive, but they're such a good build for their value. Sinanju having the best wiring kit that I was able to use. I hadn't gotten really good at my wiring set like I've done recently, but I was satisfied with the way it built. It wasn't the worst lighting kit. The worst lighting kit going to the Unicorn, that thing almost caught fire with how hot that was getting. I ended up cutting out the PCB that I had included with it because that thing's shunts were getting so hot I couldn't even... I literally had to just go, no. That's fire hazard. Real grades are fun. They're one of my favorites. The best one being currently is the real grade Hainu. It's the largest real grade other than the Sazabi and one of the best. The real grade T3 was really awesome. I had no problems with that one. I just previously built the Tallgeese 2 with it because I swapped their heads around. I'm really not the biggest fan of Tallgeese 3's head. So I swapped the 2 and the 3 around. Oh, you little bastard have to have that on top. Just like the other one did. I wish they would do more real grades. I really do wish Bandai would do more real grades. Right now, they're stuck on the Witch from Mercury stuff, so they're not going to be doing any, which I'm really surprised, aren't doing any real grades or master grades currently, which sucks. I mean, actually, we're waiting on the... Right? God, there's a real grade that was supposed to come out. I don't know if it's come out yet. There's one that was pending. I don't remember which one it was. There's one real grade that I don't know if has come out yet. I gotta look at it. But they're fun. Oh, I can't get to anything because everything's everywhere. But we've been on a zoid spree lately. I had a bunch of them stocked up. For context, there's a big, giant stack of boxes behind me. I mean giant because one of the boxes is larger than all the other boxes combined. I have a Gojulus the Ogre that we're working towards right now. That kit's going to be insane. Which it better be for $400. It better be. But I am working towards it. So I decided to take this year's summer to build all the Zoids in my backlog. We started out with the Gun Sniper and the Command Wolf all the way up to the Shadow Fox, which I just completed. Which I actually have sitting on the desk because someone asked about it earlier. Let me go and grab him. So, just completed my Shadow Fox earlier. And we are working towards next up being Berserk Fury and the Death Stinger. Oh, that's the other side one. I need that one. Because the next big project I'm going to be doing is either going to be the Perfectibility Perfect Grade Unicorn or the Snow White Prelude Wing Zero. I don't know which one I want to do next. They're both massive kits. The Perfectibility, I'm going to be doing a custom Arduino-based, not Arduino, fully addressable RGB LED kit for. That's going to take multiple months just even getting the programming down. And then the Snow White needs to be completely painted and then has a Cosmos lighting system for it that I pre-ordered a long time ago and got in a long time ago. I just haven't had the time or want to wreck that kit yet. Because it needs a lot of paint. It needs a lot of paint. I'm going to be redoing all the gray and gold bits are going to be redone in a Krylon leafing pens, which they have a sterling silver and the 18 karat gold, which I like to use for my gold pens. And then doing a pearlescent top coat over all the white parts as well. It's been in the planning for almost a year now. I keep talking about it and saying it'll get done. I then look at it, get scared, and then go do a different one. And with it being so rare now, I get even more nervous around it because if I do anything or have anything break, there are no replacement parts. It is now considered a mythical kit because there aren't a whole lot of them around and they are going for insane prices. Even more insane prices than they initially went for. Oh, it's going to look sick when it's done, because it's going to be all silver and gold. And then with the full layering harness that... I don't like the idea of how Cosmos does their stuff, where it all makes a bunch of wires. I mean, they try to make it somewhat addressability on it, but in exchange you lose functionality of the model kit. But I bought it to test it out for the first place. Well, in the first place. The perfectibility will be way easy because it's already pretty much made for a wiring harness because it's based off of the regular perfect grade unicorn. So there's a lot of channels where wiring's supposed to go and everything. I'm actually not going to have to do a lot of cutting like I usually do for my kits, where I have to drill in and cut holes and make paths for wiring to follow. So it'll actually be kind of fun to do the perfectibility. I'm so used to having to go, well, this costs like $400, and I get the drill out and start drilling holes throughout the entire thing. And then I'll dry brush the gold onto that. I'd grab it down, but I know how I'm going to do the gold too. I've done my real grade gold frame, kind of the way I'm going to be doing that perfectibility, where I'm going to get all the parts laid out, get my gold laid on top, then start doing top coats and everything. I have a whole process for it. It's worked before. I just get scared with things that cost several $100s. We already had a problem with the Tallgeese 3 where there were some parts missing from the Susan model wing kit. And I had to end up ordering a different one so I could get those parts so I could finish it. So now I have the black set of the little winglets that won't be used ever because it was just a sacrificial donor set to give some frame parts that I was missing because they had been damaged from the manufacturer. But that's what you get when you buy third-party stuff. Sometimes it's perfect, sometimes you might get messed up. More of the times you'll get what you buy. Wow, you have 4 people watching on Kick. Hello, everyone on Kick. Thank you. And Aquarian, thank you for also the follow, dude. I am trying to get myself on Kick because every other platform I stream on has been kind of eh. And Kick's just new enough that it's like, fuck it, I can do it. And for those watching who don't know, I am streaming on every platform I'm able to. So I'm on Kick, YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok all at the same time. And I'm making my computer cry every time I do it. like the idea of Kick. It seems like old Twitch, not new Amazon controlled Twitch. It seems to have a lot less latency than Twitch does. Twitch has some terrible latency. Ah, you're from Mixer. Ah, nice. I'm still on Twitch technically at the same time because I use a on my OBS I have a multi-output plugin, so I can run. I'm running Twitch, YouTube, and Kick all at the same time because I said try me. While also running what is it called? Running the TikTok based OBS system at the same time. Stresses the computer out to death, but I love it. I love being able to reach more and more all at the same time. All right. Let's get the gold on there. I need the brush. It is a nice godsend. I love it. Yeah, I wish Twitch would just give us a little bit more push sometimes. That's kind of the problem why I moved over to like stuff like Kick and TikTok. I don't get enough viewership on Twitch to justify really pushing Twitch hard. I push Twitch just because I started here. But, I mean, I get very little help from Twitch themselves when it comes to the algorithms. Where I can play the algorithm on the other platforms like crazy. Hell, my YouTube's been going a lot better lately. I don't know what I did right, but I did something right on YouTube because actually getting viewership on YouTube and getting some notoriety a bit. That's right. That's exactly why I got on it. As soon as I heard it was doing well, I'm like, fuck it. Let's get on the choo-choo train as fast as possible. I've missed every other train. I will not miss this one. I missed all the other freaking hype trains. I'm getting on this one this time around. I missed Mixer. I missed freaking TikTok in the very beginnings. So I got nothing else to lose. Hell yeah. I mean, creative. I've had people who sit here and just watch, just to watch. There's those who want to just talk, and then there's those who just watch for watching's sake. And it's like, that's cool. Love it. You guys justify the reason why I spent so much damn money on these model kits. And also to help people out, too. I mean, people always ask me what ones I recommend, and getting the third party's name out of the dirt is really what I also like to do. The stuff that's third party, like, oh, what can I grab that's third party around me? The metal build, I really don't want to grab that guy. He's super heavy. It's about the only one that I can get that's close by me. Nah, maybe I can grab a Matsuhana. I don't know how familiar you are with Gundams and the model kits, but there is a black faction. Yeah, I can grab Matsuhana. There is a black faction of the model kits called Third Party. And there are some big name makers like Daban, Dragon Momoko, and Supernova. They get dragged through the mud because they do what Bandai hates. And that's make things I want to spend money on, like this. This is based on their metal build, Amatsu Hana, as a model kit. So, I mean, if I can get this for $70 instead of spending $400, I will definitely buy this any day of the week. Please get it out making... I will fix you later, big sword. Bastard. And it's getting that name out of the dirt. Because that thing was great. I even gave one of those away. Okay, so yeah, you are familiar. Okay, so yeah. I want to get Daban and all the third parties' names out of the dirt. Everyone says they're trash because of the old days with the Goonpla and the stuff that really doesn't work. Because they put way more time and money into them than ever. I mean, I'm going to be paying $500 for one of the most expensive kits I'm going to be purchasing this year. And one of the most rare and hard to get model kits that Daban will ever put out. And that's the 1/60th scale. We're not even calling it perfect grade new anymore because it's not perfect grade. It's beyond perfect grade. But it's the 1/60th scale metal structure new that Bandai made a couple years ago. That's worth a couple grand nowadays if you try to find one. But they did make a model kit. It's about $500 for it. And I already have one on pre-order. And I will be getting it sometime in October is when mine will probably be ready for shipment. And I will say right now, if it's anything like the pre-reviews are already saying, it's well worth that $500. Halfway through a Delta Plus kit, yo. Oh no, you're good. See, that's the thing though. Bandai perfect grades are actually kind of really bad. I really am not the best when it comes to saying that they're great, even though I have a couple. But the copycat perfect grades are where I really, really, really do like. Let me see if I can move. Can the camera let me double check. I can bring up the big image of the camera. Yeah, I think we can get it in frame. So that perfect grade blue frame right there is a Daban blue frame. And it came with all those weapons. For the $200 that it was worth, could have well easily been like $300 from Bandai. Yo, what up, Ajax? Oh, talking about how when I try to get the third party's name out of the gutter, pretty much. I hate that there's always that stigma of third party model kits. So that's where I exist. Third party is technically the term that came from, people like to call them bootleg or Goompla. Third party comes from the Transformers era, where there's a lot of third party kits that are made for third party figures made for Transformers. And we've kind of adopted that to Bandai, to the third party Gundams, because when I think bootleg, I think garbage. When I think third party, I think expensive but still good. And we call them third party. That one is a Daban Blue Frame Astray. I think I know who might have still one of those if you're looking for them. I think Gundam.my has them still. They're out of Malaysia, but they ship all across the world. Comes out to almost like $200 when you do the shipping for it. And that Daban Blue Frame Astray comes with all the weapons. The only thing he doesn't come with is the tactical arm. I added my tactical arm onto it. But Daban does a lot of perfect grades. They have a perfect grade Exia, which actually comes with the lighting kit. They had the Perfectibility, which I bought last year. Which actually Gundamit has in stock right now, if I remember right. I think Gundamit still has some of those in stock. Or he just sold out of them. I don't remember. But they're third-party kits because they're not bad. They're just hard to obtain, hard to get, and usually more expensive than Bandai kits can be. Some of them are more expensive than Bandai kits. Some are cheaper. I wouldn't have a... what is it called? I wouldn't have a Slash Phantom if it wasn't for the third parties. I don't want to pay $1 million for a basic Zaku set that just has alternate weapons. I have my Slash Phantom, and it's going to be amazing, especially because he came with extra weapons, which we did not expect. My favorite third-party kit, technically, is the 8814 Red from Astray Powered Red, and it's because it comes with a 3-foot-long sword hilt, which I would get normally out, but I am blocked by all the boxes in the frickin' way. That is usually a $600 add-on to a metal build that you get with that gigantic model kit. $100 model kit or $600 metal build. I would rather have the $100 model kit, which Bandai got their money from me recently because the band still hasn't made the Dragonics into a model kit just yet, so I ended up buying a Dragonics. Yeah, okay, let me show you what $600 worth of Gundam metal builds looks like. Oh, please don't fall. You weigh like 5.5 pounds. I hate moving you. So, when it comes to Bandai, this is what a $600 Gundam looks like. I wish I was kidding. I paid $700 for this. That was with shipping. I 2-day shipped it to myself. This should have been a $100 model kit, but the band's been busy lately. I think I know why. It's the new. But they should be making this into a model kit at some point. Their biggest sellers are the Reds. Oh, please go back up there without falling over. Thank you for being agreeable today. Oh, it does. There's a reason why I bought it. There's a reason why I bought it. The band hasn't made it yet, and I had the money. And there's not a whole lot of them available at all. The Dragonics has been, I think, Big Bad Toy Store only had 3 left. I bought one of them. They only have 2 left now. Oh, wow, we are assembling all the other crap first. Really? Interesting. Why we're doing that first. Q and F. Interesting why we're doing this first. But so that Dragonics is the metal build. That's a pre-assembled, pre-painted kit. Well, figurine that Bandai make that are in very limited production numbers, very expensive. But that's where that white one I showed is based off something similar to that. That costs, I think last time I saw a Hana, they were going for about $400, which is a little bit lower than it used to be. It was a bit higher, but I guess there's some that are in circulation right now. But the model kit, which that's the band 8826, which is actually in stock at GundamModelCenter.com. Buy what you want from GundamModelCenter.com. For like $70. And his shipping is $10. So for $80, you can have that golden white model kit instead of paying $400 for the metal build. Oh, is it 60? Okay, it's 60. Never mind, it's 60. So for $70, you could have that golden white model kit instead of paying $400 for its metal build variant. And if you buy it from Yan, Yan gets it to you within a week, usually, coming out of Hong Kong. Well, not Hong Kong, out of China. That is the biggest thing. They are Chinese mobile suit. They are Chinese model kits. They do come from China. They do take a long time to get here, but they do worth the money. Hate you, stupid manual. I know I waited 3 months for my perfectibility perfect grade to get here, but it was so worth the money for that. I paid $220 when usually the perfect grade from Bandai is $350 alone. I got it for about $100 cheaper than the Bandai variant. And there are a lot of extras in that thing. I know there's the freaking fuel funnels for the Divine set in there, but somebody said it's not in there, even though I saw it. I saw the freaking goddamn fuel tanks. I swear it's in there and people are just lying. So I'm a big proprietary here at the Junk Guild because we take the mobile suits that may look like they need a little bit of help and we fix them right up, or we scavenge what we can from any place in the universe. Because I don't go and tell Bandai what to do. They don't tell me what to do. So wherever, whenever, and for whatever price, whoever's got it for the best, that's where I'm going to be at. And that's where I'm going to tell everyone to go to. Because in this economy, we can't afford not to. And there are those on the internet who like to bash third parties. I know a few of them. There are a very select few of them who want to bash them because they don't understand how third parties are. Now, third parties are a bit like zoids. They need a lot of love and care. They need a lot of work most of the time. They need to be assembled properly, and you need to understand that you need all of your skill sets for it. They aren't just going to always be a snap model kit. They may need to be refitted, and they may need to be adjusted. But for like one of my next upcoming projects, if I would have purchased them first party from Bandai, even within country, I would have spent somewhere north of $200. I am only $90 in on the investment for a Testament Gundam from Dragon Momoko, a Red Frame Astray Kai, not metal build, regular Kai from Japan, and then I finally got the extra handset that I bought for it that just barely came in. Now I am going to expand that out to getting the new railguns that have come out from Susan Model. They're on pre-order currently. I'm going to get the red set for it. I'll be north of 150 plus in on that build when that comes out. But it's still within a bonus price range because the Testament Gundam is a P Bandai kit. It's hard to get a hold of and hard not to get railed over the coals for. And it looks like crap from the Bandai variant. I actually prefer the Dragon Momoko one. And I think it's going to look good with those new railguns that are coming out. Exactly. What are we doing? Winning. Exactly. So I have tons of that. I have tons and tons of model kits that are just good examples of really good design, like the Berserk Fury I'm going to be building soon, which is a Supernova variant. I've built the previous version of it, which was the Blue Sturm Tyran, and I also built the HMM Tyran. I actually prefer the Supernova one. One, the foot has individual toes on it, so the middle toe doesn't move, but the two individual ones can move in and out or up and down, so you can get more dynamic range with the feet. But the build is much more simplified. and it holds up better. My Sturm Tyran Blue still holds his pose. He doesn't have any ligament issues. He stands up straight. I have no problems with him. My red HMM Sturm Tyran, his legs are a little worn out already, just from standing. He has to sit in a very specific way, and I have to have him standing in a very specific way, pattern, so that he don't fall on his face like the old man he is. I haven't tried tightening up his ball joints. Those weren't the problem, apparently. It's his middle leg joints that need to be taken back apart and tightened. And uno momento. That was all she called me for, was the fact that this new place is opening around the house. But she's getting all excited about it. But yeah, the Sturm Tyran. I don't know why it's the Supernova variant's so much better. Another good comparison is the Death Stinger. The HMM Death Stinger is tiny in comparison to the monstrosity known as the Supernova Death Stinger. The Supernova Death Stinger is bigger than my desk. The current workspace you see, the body alone will take up the entirety. I've seen the frames. The frame for the main midsection is gigantic, and when built up will be bigger than this entire workspace. I am looking forward to that, because that one comes up after the Darkhorn. Exactly. She's at work right now. Doing as little as possible because she's bored. I have a regular 9-to-5 job where I'm off on the weekends, and she has a retail job, so it does suck. We don't have really great scheduled work times together. But she loves to bug while I'm on stream. All right. I'll be on vacation in a week and a half, so we'll be getting more of this banged out for the other two that are coming up. And I also like clearing the name on some third parties, because there are some really, really nice stuff out there. It's just people like to put them down. One of which being the Astray bus I just did, which you can see behind me. Everyone kept saying it was not really good, and it's not the best, and there's just so many negativity around the Astray bust. I gotta say, after putting a little bit of work into it, doing my own LED set myself, doing everything I can to make it look nice, I actually enjoyed it. It was actually one of the best things I've done in a long time. Everything fit pretty good. I didn't really have too many fitment issues. Really, there was not too much wrong with it. It was just repainting some areas that really needed it. Doing the hydraulics, giving it some more color separation to help it look good. Yeah, it's small, but I mean, it's just the torso. It doesn't even have the shoulders. It doesn't have the midsection. It's just the torso. If it was more built up like the other ones, where they have the full shoulders and back backpacks, sure. I mean, it could be way better. But I'm hoping that since the band is doing the metal structure new, that they're also going to do the metal structure Sazami next. Because it wouldn't be that far of a shot off in the dark. Because I'll also pay for that one. That one, I don't care how much that one costs. The bullshit that Bandai did on that thing, I will pay anything to undermine them for a metal structure Sazabi. With that thing costing almost $3,000 from frickin' Bandai alone, I would love to just undermine them on that one too. Ooh, yeah, those are, God, there are some really good ones out there. The best person I think you should go for trying to find third-party Transformers is, there's a guy on YouTube called Jobby the Hung. He gets most of his stuff from Big Bad Toy Store, Galactic Toys, and the Showzy store. Those are about the best place to find third-party Transformers. I know there are some Gen 1s. I don't remember each and every one of them. You don't have to buy the super expensive one. There was a really good one that he did not too long ago, where he does a lot of Transformer reviews, which I get stuck on, especially his older stuff, where he did them a little bit more honestly. Yes, Jobby's freaking hilarious. I like his older work better than his newer stuff. His newer stuff's gotten a little bit. I still watch whatever he does something really good. But liked his no shits given taken reviews process. Where it was more, he doesn't give a shit who gave him it. He'd make fun of whatever was bad on something. C, C, and Q. Did that finish out C? No, it does not. A. Oh, hell yeah. Jobby's freaking hilarious. He actually started out doing Gundam stuff, which is kind of why he'll always have the inside joke about Gundams. But he kind of moved to Transformers because that was like the main content that got him views for the longest time. I don't have the money for Transformers. Oh my god, are they expensive. Same thing with Power Rangers. I do not have the money to be a Power Rangers fan. Even though I grew up with Power Rangers, I do not have the kind of money to be a Power Rangers fan. Their memorabilia goes so goddamn high. Do I have a peg? I do. Yeah, I just left it. Okay. That's all I need to know. Pick stave, reverse tweezers. Oh, right. Dude, okay, so my goal thing was always to get the dragon dagger and the Saba sword. Woo! I still don't have the money for it. I thought it was expensive back then. God, getting one nowadays is just as expensive, if not fucking more. Might as well just do those. They're the same way as the other ones, so I might as well just do it. I'm working on it. I, God, I would love to have, like, even just the plastic ones from, like, Chigokin. Like, $300-400 plus? It's like, it's a stupid sword that I can't even do anything with. Why are you cost so much money? Makes me want to cry. Let alone any of the freaking actual Zords. Oh my god. Like, I can justify Gundam because that's what my content is, and I can somewhat justify spending the kind of money I do on it, but man, Power Ranger stuff just, I can't get on that. Alright. Need to get that all done up. Oh, you know what? Let me grab that. Let me see. Can I grab it from here? Alright. Thank you. Oh, I can't do it from there. Can I do it from the other side? Yeah, that should work. According, you should also make sure that you join the Discord. I do have it's a moderately sized Discord too. All of us are always posting shit in there. Really doesn't matter. We're a very chill, relaxed group of people. We are going to get the giveaways going again. We're going to do another giveaway here in August. I have 2 master grades to give away. Well, 2 master grades in the pool for the giveaway, so I got to get that stupid video done because it next month. Well, August. It's supported by the Patreon, which it's still tiny again. We had one big person who was donating, but they had to step down a bit, which is, I understand. They were a little eccentric. Never asked for them to be that much, but they were awesome, and it was great when they were doing it. So we're back down to being tiny again on Patreon. So I'm doing my giveaways about 3 to 4 months at a time out, because it does cost a lot to ship model kits. But we're getting ready for the next set. And for those outside the country, it is a $60 value on the giveaway. I'll do the formal announcement soon. I need to do it. And part of Patreon, you are part of the exclusive Patreon-only Discord chat group. And get to help me pick out what the next giveaway will be later on. Because honestly, if we get enough people going, we'll get up to a perfect grade at some point. If we can reach $500 a month on the Patreon, I will give away perfect grades every 6 months. Or every 4 months, really. I could easily do that for 4 months. Just give away perfect grades to anybody in the to a lucky winner from the Discord group. That's been the goal the whole time. That was the goal last year, and that's the goal this year. We were about a third the way there last year, so maybe we can get there this year. Hell yeah. I need to do shill video again. I need to see if I can set up a MooBot for Kick, because that's also the thing. Is I'm like, damn, MooBot doesn't do all my little announcements on Kick, since it's only for my Twitch. So usually you would get notified like almost after like 5 conversations. Well, 5 different messages. You get notified about Discord and all the other fun stuff. Vladracus, okay. I'll have to get that one set up. Ah, okay. Nice. Ooh, that would be nice too, because that is another thing I have a problem with. Dude, I know, Ajax, we need to. I need to get the shill video done. I'll probably have to do it tonight. I need to get the shill video done so that way I can push that. Since YouTube's getting a lot of attention, and since TikTok's the main message point, I need to get it. We need to get up to, I want us to get up to fucking 500 and start giving away perfect grades. I would love to do that, just to undermine all the people who make perfect grades seem so great. Just be like, yeah, perfect grades aren't that great. They're just big. Why? Because I've given away 6 this year. I would love to do that. You get a perfect grade, and you get a perfect grade. Everybody gets a perfect grade. I would love to do that. Ajax is talking on Kick now. Box with your Twitch ID, and then it'll show Kick since the options run on the same system. Oh, that's nice. If I can just get rid of just like cut Moobot completely out, that'd be great. Just run one system that posts to all of them. That'll be actually really good. I have no problem with logging into that. My problem is just getting all the systems working together. Weird, Ajax, weird. But yay, chat's working on Kick for you. Okay. One of those should be somewhat good to go. That stuff doesn't take too damn long. Nice. That'd be great. I mean, shit, we would even do Warhammer. If we get enough Warhammer people in there, I know we got a few of people who do Warhammer in my group. We would even do giveaways for Warhammers. I would love to give away, like, Night Titans all the damn time. Or entire WAS. Or hell, get big enough and give away Citadel Titans. Oh, nice. You actually work for GW. Nice. I mean, nice in the fact that you got to work for them. I don't know how nice the company was. I've always heard mixed things about actual Games Workshop. As every company, management can't live with them, can't live without them. Have to listen to them because I've put my fingers in my ears and I still have to listen to them. Why do you hate me? now I gotta redo like half the work on this thing. That stupid grill did not want to sit in the freaking groove. Choking the... Oh, man, I wish I had the money for the Chogokin Liger Zoid. Oh, man. I like the look of it. I just did not have the kind of cash. I've spent way too much money this year on Gundams. Got a big freaking perfect grade pre-order that I'm waiting on, so I'm a little tapped on money right now. I wish I would have got it. What up, Red Hunter? It's actually kind of what this one's going to look like. I'm actually using the decals from the Chogokin to make it so I can get this guy looking good. Right? Let's see, sucked. I'm a 40k guy. He always put me on the Lord of the Rings events. Oh, the stunties. Oh, it looks so good. If I just, I didn't have the money for a $400, for another $400 freaking figurine. I'm already tapped out after biting that red frame this year, Hunter. But I am using the Chogokin for, like I said, the decals for this one. And since I already know how this is supposed to fit, I'm actually just going to do this now. Because I already know how these are going to go on there, just like the other one. That way I can put them on the body, have it ready to go, and then just work on the legs. I don't know why they want us to do them all separate. It's so dumb. Yeah, exactly the same way. That is so dumb. Keep an eye on everything. Yes, everything's good. My only problem with Warhammer Aquarian is I'm terrible at painting. The few things I've done are just not as good as like what my wife can do. I gave her... God, can I grab one of the Orc Boys? Yes, I can. Her Orc Boys make my shit look like crap. Her Orc Boys that she did. So these are like her... These were her first ones, yeah. Gave her a Citadel Orc set. That just came with some minor paint. God, they gotten dusty over the years or so. But she did that the first time out. Now, she said she's not good, and it's like, I'm sorry, this isn't good? She hasn't done them in a long time. Yeah, they're a little old. But as her first time out doing orcs, I mean, like, come off of it, woman. Because my best shit looks like... Oh. Yeah, no, not that one. That one's even worse. My Spartus is sitting up top. Oh, no, there's one of my snipers. Like, my last set that I did were some snipers, and that's the best I could do. And that was with practicing. And hers was just straight out the box. Just with paints out the freaking pot. Didn't even do it. What is her standards of good? Basically, like the guys who do it for, like, God, I have so many people on my shit. God, like Brock's painters. Brock does way good shit. But that's because he also does it 24/7. Yeah, those ones are old as shit, too. I cannot remember when we got those. A long while back. I need to strip the Marines I have and redo them. Because they look like garbage. I keep telling her that she needs to do them on stream, man. She keeps wanting to branch out and do more, get more skills on stuff, and it's like, you should just do your freaking goddamn minis. Because her minis are really, really good. Right? See, I need to get her on kick then. I need to get her doing her painting again, because that was her first time. She hasn't done it in a while. I doubt she wouldn't be any good at it still. She'd still be pretty decent. That's just like no-name brushes, nothing really fancy, basic paints out of the pot, nothing like super amazing, no, what is it called? No airbrushes. Her just doing basic techniques, and it's like, God, I need to get her doing it again. I've seen a lot of people who don't do airbrushing, which I'm not surprised. Well, kind of surprised. That's like all that Gundam is everyone wants you to do airbrushing this, airbrushing that, because that's like the standard. Reaper miniatures, right? And I do mean it. We'll do the giveaways the way I say it is, because Ajax right there was the one who got the Amatsu Hana, and trust me, it came to him as fast as I could possibly get it shipped out to him. So when I say I do something, I do it. And unlike another creator out there who's a bigger name than I am, I made sure he had his decals and everything included, and I didn't steal any parts or anything from his freaking model kit. Cough, cough, another freaking Gundam maker. Cough, cough. You know, the Amatsu Hana is like mediocre decals for it. I actually wish it came with some better ones. Yeah, you knew exactly where I was going with that, right? If you're gonna do a giveaway, don't steal shit from your giveaway model. I mean, geez, I hate that. There's another creator, I'm not gonna name him by name, but yeah, gave away a third-party model kit and stole the decals out of it. Because he didn't like the ones that came... Well, he lost... No, he destroyed them. No, he destroyed the decals from the one he had built and took the decals out of the one that he was giving away. I'm not going to name him by name because I don't want to be called anything or being saying I say shit. Just saying I've heard from the rumor mill. Oh yeah, I hate that. Like I technically I got stuck with the 2 kits from last time because one of my followers who is in Canada got the prize from last time, which was in May or April-ish, somewhere around that time. And yeah, I got stuck with the 2 model kits, which is a Goof and a Decide Hell. And I'm like, oh great, I'm stuck with these now. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna save them for right now. Maybe if they go through the rotation too many times, I'll keep them. But till then, they're gonna stay sealed up. Because I don't want to lose any of the parts out of them. You're right. Okay, I left that white. And the decals weren't that bad on the frickin' hunt and kill. I'm like, seriously, how did you mess them up? There were some that were, I will say that I did have some issues with, but it was more of a skill issue than anything. It was more figuring out how they wanted to sit and that, you know, they were a bit thin. But they weren't terrible decals. I've had worse. Cough, cough, perfect grade, red frame, cough, cough, Bandai decals. Oh my god, they were... Those were terrible. OG, real Bandai, red frame, 1/60th decals. Oh, those were terrible. Yeah, whenever I give something away, I try to make sure that it's all packed up, ready to go. Like, Ajax's box was only open because it was one I had previously purchased. And was not expecting my local guy to have it at the time, so I just counted the runners, made sure everything was in the box. Other than that, everything was in there like it was supposed to be. Uh, I just love how third-party friggin' decals are still the best. I wish I could get my hands on some of the Delphi 1/60th scale Stray ones. They're really awesome, but they haven't made them in forever. I hate how expensive Delphis are, but Delphis are my go-to when it comes to decals. My Nightingale's Delphi decals were insanely a bit much, but my favorite set I've done in a long time. That made my high grade Nightingale feel so good when I finished that one up. Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't do the internal. God damn it. I'm doing what I call edge lining, where I will hit the backside of the edges and or any open areas with panel liner, so that way I can bring out the more exaggerated lines. And it helps just give it that little bit more of a pop, I feel. Does make things take 10 times as long, but I always do get a decent good look on my kits. Yo, later, Ajax. And after last year's fun dealing with children, I mean children as adults who act like children, I have just been so much more wanting to be chill lately. All right. Oh, damn, we're down to 2. That's not bad. Still having a good day. It's been a good day. Not making a lot of progress because I'm talking too damn much, but that's what I get. I always slow down to a crawl. I'm too focused on talking and not moving my hands fast enough to get things built. Hate you, you stupid piece of shit thing. Come here. Got it. Got it. Touch it all up, and then I will be ready to go and start working on the actual legs again, because, yeah, that would have been just dumb to do. I'm working on the top part of the legs. Why? Well, I'm working on the leg shoulders. Why don't I just finish all that up in one go? I guess either there are 2 ways to do it. It's either doing those together or going and doing the whole leg together and coming back to that later on. I don't know which would be the right way to go. I went the way I did because, I don't know. It was easier. I mean, there's only a couple parts on that, so it's not the worst. And they honestly detailed up pretty easily. So back to the legs. Lots of parts still left to go. Let's see if I can get this done. Just a weird way of doing that leg set. Okay, so did I miss a freaking page? Oh, yeah. I apparently was supposed to build the bottom of the leg already. That's why I did it. I missed 47, where apparently I was supposed to have already built the bottom of the leg, not the top of the leg. I missed it because I didn't look at 40. I did 48 and 49, but didn't do 47 because apparently me and no brain good do work at all. Brain am dumb. Oh, I hate doing this one. Two and four. What else do I need from D? Nothing. I just need from F and H. All right. Don't mind, like I'm gonna probably end up wearing my arm out like I always do, going for these super long build processes. It'll be so worth it when it's done. Then I need H, which is this one. H. Been a nice day so far. Cannot complain. Just making sure everything looks good. Yeah. Then all that goes on top, and then blah, blah, blah. We do all this stuff. Yep. Oh, that's right. Oh, I didn't clip out that D part. Shh. Which one was it? 24. Okay, let's see if I can get these done. Okay, so then I need the H part goes in on there. F parts.
Tonight, I want to talk to you about violence in our cities. It's been the
F
brutality of the
parts.
mob. I will use whatever force is necessary to restore order. The violence will end. That's that shit I do like. A state of chaos and disorder is upon us. Will you take up arms? Will you help us make our last stand? The time is now. Let us be heard as we sing our way into battle. It's time to light up the sky with fire. Tonight, I want to talk to you about violence in our cities. It's been the brutality of a mob. I will use whatever force is necessary to restore order.
All right. Keep an eye on everything. 1 o'clock. Going for 2 hours so far.
The fuck? What?
That whole thing. Jeez. That's better. That's much better. Now we don't rip that whole freaking piece off. Because I've done it before on these kind of things. Do not want that happening. Oh, my knee. Ow. And, oh boy. I hate these ones too. Oh, that's right. I remember. Okay. Then I can put that together on that one, and then I can get the other one done, and then kind of get this thing closed up. Then I'll get the extra part that's black that goes on the back side of this done, so that way I can... get this done in one fell swoop. One sec. Headset. No idea what the headset. Under my butt. Ah. Oh, great. That was lovely. Lost the earbud connector. Ow. Yeah, there it is. I need to make my headset wireless. It would be so nice right now. Give me 1 second. I need to set something. I need to. Get this stupid food ordered for later so that way I can just go pick it up. Pick up. I'm just gonna do 3:30. He'll be fine. There we go. So I've already got food ordered, so once she gets here, I can just go ahead and go and drop everything and go get it. That's just them telling me that they got the order. Estimated to be ready by 3:30 p.m. Yep, cool, awesome. That way I can just go and get it and not have to worry about it. What's that extra D part? 26. I can leave I off, but I'd rather have 26 already on there. That way I can get it detailed up and glued into place. Yeah, it's not like it actually fucking matters if it's in a different spot. Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to take forever. Oh, I cannot read that. I don't know what that actually says. Give me a second. I don't know that either. My eyes don't work as good as they used to. Turkey lurkey. Oh, okay. Neat, neat, neat. Yo. Sorry, I have really bad eyes. They don't. I have no, not nearsighted. I'm farsighted, so it sucks ass. Really small shit is hard for me to see. It's not bad enough that I need glasses, but it's enough that I need to stare at things really close. Very mild case of farsightedness. Used to be worse. Kind of getting worse. Could be worse. I could be nearsighted where I can't see anything. It's just small things that always give me troubles. It's kind of why I miss YouTube chat all the time, is because YouTube chat is so tiny. I barely ever see it. It's such a small font, I cannot ever really see it. All right. So I've got about till 2:30, so I've got about an hour left. Kind of what my time scale is looking like right now. Ivy should be home by 2:30, so I can get off by then. Okay. And then, where's the brush? Where's the brush? Where's the brush? There's the brush. Yo. All right. Keeping an eye on everything. Everything's looking good so far. Been going good so far. If I can just get these dumb legs done, I can get close to having this guy done. It's just a lot of detailing work I got to get done on it. The majority is right now. Not too bad. Those actually went really well compared to the ones yesterday. God damn. The legs from yesterday have so much stuff that needed to be done. Okay, so then I'm back on target. Where am I at? D3 and 1. Okay, D3 and 1. D3 and 1. And then D25 and F6. Okay. Off of the boosters. I might have to do the boosters off stream. H. Those are just all tail parts. And then all the rest of the parts on F are for the booster. And then the K parts and the E parts. Okay. Yeah, that's not too much. have a fucking towel. And a solvent. Now that I'm part silver now. I hate those pens sometimes. God damn. Keep an eye on everything. Okay. I saw that. Where'd you go? God damn it. I haven't dropped really anything today. Of course. Well, we're getting almost done with the legs. Drop. Fuck. Yep, that is correct. Okay. And then making sure I have that one facing the right direction as well. Yeah, okay. Should be correct. That's how it's built. Always the weird legs. Always the weird ones. Always the weird legs. I always think they're such an odd way of doing the legs. It just doesn't feel right. It's such a weird way of doing legs. And then how much armor do we have to put on here? Got the I-10 piece things go on. And the E pieces, the K pieces. And then the armor is not as bad as the original. 65 is a bunch of parts, but not too many, technically. About a half hour left. I will probably have to finish most of this off stream, probably. Which would be nice, because then that means tomorrow we'll start the Berserk Fury. So I finish it off stream, I'll then also try to get the decals done and get it all ready and set up to go. Thank you. Recon, thank you for the likes over on TikTok. All right, so then I've got to get this on here. Fucked up on that one. I might have to take that one back apart. Because you can set it too high. Okay, let's see. Yeah, but I don't want it set. Ah, see, that's the way I want it. I fucked up. There we go. Much better. That's how it's supposed to sit. I knew I did something wrong. I couldn't remember what. There we go. God, I knew I messed up something. I was like, I know I've done it wrong. I always do it, and I can never remember what it is. Every time I do a liger, I do that, where I don't remember how the actual rear leg is supposed to sit. Yo, what up, Recon? Almost finished up with this liger. Been taking its sweet damn time, too. Thank you for the fire. Yeah, I cannot wait to get the decals on this, to get them all looking good. Going to be mimicking the Chigokin's detailing. Wish I had that kind of cash right now to buy a Chigokin, but I do not. All right. Then we need all the condensers and then the K parts. What do I need? I need K. I have no idea because this is the wrong page. 6. Oh, I have them all actually. This is the last one for the entire set. I have Panzer, Schneider, Jaeger, and Liger 0X. The only other one I won't have is the Empire Red. And I don't plan on buying it. Yeah, those are the hardest ones apparently. Schneider and Panzer are the two hardest to get a hold of. I got lucky getting my Schneider for like, I think I paid 150 for it. That was when it was cheap. And I just recently completed all the ZA Murasame Lagers. I just did the actual Murasame. I bought the actual what is it called? The entire kit. I usually don't buy a Liger without buying the entire armor and kit. Because changing the armors on these things is not fun. That's a lot of parts to lose. So mine's this is the 4th Liger Zero New Century. And the actual kits themselves usually go way higher than the and luckily the Zero White is actually really cheap right now. The Marking Plus and the regular are only like $60. It's actually not too bad. The red, I'm just not going to be buying the Empire Lager. I do not like building these. These are not my favorite things to build. Out of the entire Zoid line, I really don't like building Lagers. The whole build process is so tedious. There's so much glue involved to get them even to a usable or workable like state. I've actually used half a bottle of glue alone on this one. And with that liger just being technically a red colored liger 0, I'm alright. Yo. Good luck finding one. That's the problem with the Panzer. I keep hearing that Panzer's like the hardest to get a hold of. No, it's okay. I'm not going to be paying attention to that too much. Yeah, that one's even kind of on that side too. Yeah, nice. Okay, so I got that. What else do I need? All my red parts. Oh, I-10. Ooh, I almost forgot about I-10. Oh yeah, that goes to that. That's right. I-10. But I've got a Berserk Fury ZA after this recon. That's going to be really awesome to pair with it. Then on to Darkhorn, then Death Stinger, and then straight on to Gogulus. It's going to be awesome. Started out with the Murasame, Liger, and Gun Sniper, and we've gotten all the way through Command Wolf, Shadow Fox, and almost done with the Liger so far. Darkhorn, Gogulus, and Stinger are going to be insanely huge kits. I have no idea where they're going to go. It's going to be a nightmare. Yeah. And it's a really good build. I actually really did like building the Fury the last time I did a ZA. I really did like doing the ZA Fury. That's when I actually enjoyed a lot of. It was fairly intuitive and not as difficult as I thought it was going to be. Compared to its HMM counterpart. I've got to build probably another addition to my shelving units so I can display the Gogulus and the Death Stinger. So that's going to be fun. I don't know what I was thinking and going, yes, I can buy a Gojulus. It'll be awesome. It'll be great. He's not that big. Oh. That one I'm not going to go too ham on the detailing. I'm going to do as much as I can, but I'm not going to go too ham on the detailing on the Gojulus. I'll never finish it if I do. Stinger's going to get a good amount of... yeah, Stinger will get a lot of detailing. Darkhorn's going to get a decent amount. I'm not going to go too ham on it either. Where my mom at, though? All right, so I'm going to have to end there. I got to get going. She's already here. But thank you all for watching. Oh, nice. Doing custom builds. Hell yeah, dude. But I have got to get off. I've got to get going. I'm getting yelled at, but it's fine. It's just because I wasn't actually ready. But I will see everyone probably tomorrow night. Thank you all, and I will see you later. And bye-bye.